Damian injured, right? That what would y'all like to talk about first? Would y'all like to just go in order with how the show went, or because I'll be honest with y'all, I did not watch a lot of the show. I didn't watch a lot of the show, but how would y'all like to go about it? Um, what was the first match? Was the first match Cody versus AJ? Um, I tuned in about 2:40. The show started about uh started at 2 o'clock. Okay, we're going to talk about Cody and AJ. Um, this whole build was like, I don't know, like even back when Mark Henry did the same exact thing, it felt kind of wasted because he lost the first match he was in. And this is a match I'm going to go back and watch. So this isn't necessarily a review of the match. This is more so just a review of the build. And it felt kind of wasted because, again, that was such an amazing thing, an amazing angle, and then it just kind of gets wasted with someone losing. So I'm not necessarily upset that he lost. I think he should have lost. I think a lot of people thought he would win. I have no problem with him winning. I have no problem with him losing. I probably would have had a problem with him winning, but I also could see a world where he wins and then Cody wins back the championship at SummerSlam. Um, where does Michael Cole said it himself? Like, where does Styles go from here? Um, but in terms of the ending of the match, I did see the ending of the match. I tuned in just in time to watch the ending of the match. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. So the person who, fake quitting to get the match quits to lose the match. And I quit matches are always tricky. Somebody is always going to look stupid unless it's like JBL versus John Cena, which is like maybe the best I quit match ever to me. Somebody is always going to look stupid unless you pull the trick that WWE has been pulling the last couple years where they have someone else like be in pain so that the person quits to stop their suffering. Like when Jimmy Uso was getting choked out by Roman Reigns, so Jey Uso quit. Or when Beth Phoenix was about to get concerto, so Edge said I quit. So Rhea Ripley didn't hit her with the chair. They've pulled that off. So unless they're doing something like that, I quit matches always kind of make somebody look silly. It took steel steps. Rocket, bro. Go. Go. You know, if I get up, you go run. Yeah. So somebody always looks a little silly. Maybe not the way I would have done it. Like I immediately started thinking about the ways I would have done it. But there's a reason I'm not the booker. There's a reason, you know, it's the reason I'm not the booker. I don't think the cowardly way would have been the way for AJ Styles to go out. Maybe have him. Maybe I don't know what was the way to do it though. I think when you book a I quit match, you're kind of booking yourself into a corner. So maybe it should have been a last man standing match. A last man standing match would have been perfect. It would have been perfect for this. But they did an I quit match. So unfortunately, people are not going to remember the bulk of the match. They're going to remember the ending. Like I'm somebody who does that. I'm somebody, if the ending is terrible, I forget about everything that happened within the match. Or if the ending of the show is terrible, I forget about everything that happened within the match. I think WrestleMania 39 is one of the worst WrestleManias just because of how it ended. Me personally, that's just the way I think about stuff. So this match may not get the respect it deserves because the ending was a little lackluster, but the build was something. I wonder what they do with AJ Styles from here. I wonder who's Cody's next opponent. It looked like they're going to reassert him in with the bloodline. SummerSlam is coming up. Where's Roman Reigns? Where's The Rock? I know The Rock just had some type of injury or something. What's the word with that? Do I want to see Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa? Not really. Do I want to see Cody Rhodes versus Tunga or Paul Heyman? No, not really. So the landscape on Friday Night SmackDown is very thin. It's very thin. There's not a lot of opponents on there that I would like to see him go against. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, but it's not looking good. As in the next opponent, it looked like it was very It looked like maybe it was just Randy Orton, but it seems like Randy Orton is the next opponent, and I'm not against that at all. But I'd rather not see Randy Orton turn heel, and I feel like for them to tell the story that they want to tell, Randy may turn heel, and I don't know if I'm ready for a Randy Orton heel turn yet. I think that's too predictable. I think that's very much too predictable. But I think Cody Rhodes is doing an amazing job. He's doing his best. Although, we're in the post WrestleMania slump still. Cody Rhodes has done his best. Damian Priest has done his best. So I'm interested to see it. But my main takeaways from this was I wouldn't have done a I quit match. I would have done a last man standing match. And I wonder what they're doing with AJ Styles after this. And I wonder what they're doing with Cody Rhodes after this. And that ending was very lackluster. What was next? What was next, chat? What was next? Was that the women's tag team title match? Y'all get me hit. Was that y'all let me know what's next. Raw is a 3-hour show with lots of good storylines. The J botch. Why is everybody talking about that? It's a botch. Let it go. Botches happen. Let it go. Why are people talking about that so much? Was it that bad? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Was it that bad, or was there a different botch that I'm missing? Botches happen. She tried to jump on the top rope, missed. I'd rather talk about Bianca Belair's botch. She went double knees to Shayna Baszler's spine. I only pinned comments so I know where to cut the video at. So that one seemed pretty worse than the other one. I do wonder what they're gonna do. I do wonder what they're gonna do with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair now. It seemed pretty early to be taking the titles off of them. I thought they wouldn't lose it to like SummerSlam or something, but they already lost it, and it's only June. So this seemed like kind of I think this was the only title change of the night. It seems like it was a title change for the sake of a title change. They were kind of bringing some validity to the Women's World Tag Team Championships. As we all know, they're cursed. And there's no disrespect to the women who won it, but I think the titles needed Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I don't think they needed to be change of hands yet, unless maybe somebody's injured that we don't know about, or there's a bigger plan at hand. And I've learned this now, like, don't doubt Triple H. I hate to sound like a dick sucker, but like, don't doubt Triple H. He's proven me wrong a lot of times, and I've kind of like, doubted his booking, and he always kind of came through. He always seems to come through. So I won't doubt him on that, but I do think it was a way too early to be taking the title off Bianca and Jade. So we'll see what happens, because I highly doubt Jade and Bianca are going to face each other at SummerSlam. I think it's even maybe too soon to be showing some dysfunction between the two. And although we knew, or we thought we knew, all the results to their matches, like we all knew that not Chelsea Green. What's Johnny Gargano's wife's name? Candice LeRae. We knew Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell was not winning the tag team championships against them. We knew, I think we knew that Asuka and Kari was going to lose the championship to them. So I don't necessarily, that wasn't necessarily the best type of reign where like everything was predictable. But again, I think the titles needed Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair in the worst way. So we all know those championships are cursed. If it wasn't for those championships, there would be no Mercedes Moné. It would still be Sasha Banks. So yeah, but again, I think this was way too soon to be taking the championships off them. I'm interested though. I'm interested to see where it goes from here. I should take this off so y'all can see the tattoos, man. Y'all see the tattoos, man? I'm fucking with the tattoos. I'm fucking with the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? It says control the controllable. Does it look like it's healing pretty well? Yo, Rocket, bro. You about to stop scratching up my carpet, nigga. Don't be looking at my phone, you fucking creeps. Is that the next match? Is Sammy versus Gable the next match? Um, y'all might not like my Sammy versus Gable take. I think I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over it. Like it's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I think tonight was the night to take the title off Sammy. I think Chad Gable should have been a champion all along. I think it should have been his match versus Gunther instead of Sammy's. I'm not like against Sami Zayn or anything. I just think it's time for Sami Zayn to be going against the world champion. I think Sami Zayn has advanced beyond the mid card. I think he's better than the mid card right now. And that's not to say anything wrong with being a mid carder. I just think Sami Zayn is a main eventer at this point. So I'm not interested in him being a mid card champion anymore. Chad Gable needed that more than he needs a new stable. Am I interested in seeing Alpha Academy or the World's Greatest Tag Team Part 2? Sure. You know, Kurt Angle, any form of Kurt Angle on my screen is amazing. You know, I love Kurt Angle. So if we're getting Kurt Angle Part 2, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to complain? But I do think it should have been Chad Gable versus Gunther at WrestleMania. And I think the whole is Otis going to turn against Gable thing. I think everybody in this situation is terrible actors. I'm sorry. Rocket, bro. I think everybody in this situation is terrible actors except Sami Zayn, but unfortunately, he has a background role in this soap opera. Chad Gable was a terrible actor. What's her name? Renee Dupree? Not Renee Dupree. Her name's not Renee Dupree. What's her name? What is her name? Maxine Dupree. She's a terrible actor. Otis is not that good of an actor either. They're terrible actors, and what they're trying to pull off needs to be good actors. They need to be good actors, but the only good actor in this is Sami Zayn. So they're trying to pull off the whole Sami Zayn going to turn against the bloodline thing. But the thing is, again, the people involved in this are terrible actors. So it's hard to even get involved in this. It's hard to even get invested in this. It's just like, all right, is Chad going to win the championship or not? Is at this point, is he going to turn against Chad Gable or not? It's like I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Like stop teasing it. They've been teasing it for months now. It's just not entertaining anymore, and I'm not invested in it. I don't really care. Just give me the Creed brothers at this point. Just give me the Creed brothers. Like fuck it. Just advance the story, you know. Chad Gable taking back-to-back losses. Now I don't remember who got pinned in the triple threat match last pay-per-view, but again, I think Chad Gable should be the champion by now. And Sami Zayn, to sum all of this up, and really my problem with it, because I didn't like the match really. Wasn't a fan of the match really at all. It felt filler. It felt very filler. It felt like something we already seen, a repeat of something we've already seen. So I didn't really like the match. I'm be honest with you. Wasn't for me. And then again, everybody involved in this is terrible actors except Sami Zayn. So it's hard to really get invested in it. I hate to be harsh, but it's time to advance the story, bro. Like, fuck it. Alpha Academy is dead. Where's a Tozawa? Where's Akira Tozawa? But yeah, it's this really just this was the match that I wish I would have drove home to. I was at my aunt's house at this point. I wish I would have drove home to this match instead of the next match in which I did drive home to. So, what was after this? What was after this? Was it Bailey versus Piper? Was it Bailey versus Pipes? Shorty a little baddie. My shorty catching mood swings. I see the through the panties. It tastes like candy. Bailey versus Nivens. Nivens is such a hilarious name, by the way. Bailey versus Piper was a pretty good match. I think some of the main takeaways on it. Piper got to be really more like she got to be very. She got to slow the fuck down, bro. Piper Niven, she got to slow the fuck down. Um, Bailey, the Rose Plan is a terrible move, and that's hence why the finish was where it was. This was the match I chose to drive home. Yo, go. Yeah, bro. This was the match I chose to drive home to because I just had no interest in it. I thought there was no way possible that Piper Niven was going to win. Y'all let me know in the chat if it is lagging because it's showing on my fucking StreamYard that is lagging somehow. I don't know what's up. It just out of nowhere. But I love Bailey. I've grown to like Piper Niven, but she got to slow the fuck down in the ring. There was a few like just spots where it was just like, God damn, how is Bailey even still walking? Pixelating? Fuck, I hate that shit, bro. I hate it. Um, yeah. I'm rooting for Bailey. I'm rooting for everybody involved. Yeah, happy birthday to Bailey. But the Rose plant as a move sucks balls. I think it's worse than Mercedes Monet's move. She got to change that back up again, which is why we got the ending to the match that we got because the Rose plant just sucks as a move. And Piper Niven got to slow down when she's doing those moves. Like, bro, I think she like spiked her on her head and then she did a suplex and she laid it on her tailbone. Piper got to slow the fuck down. Triple H seemed impressed by her. So who am I to judge? But from what I seen, yo, I would tell her like, yo, I'm not gonna send her back to PC. I'm not gonna send her back to the Performance Center or NXT or anything like that. But if it was my first time watching Piper Nivens in a match, the first thing I'm thinking is she's on that Nia Jax type timing. She's on that shit that I can't trust you in a ring with my biggest stars because that's twice in one match where it was like, yo, is she okay? Um, I wonder what's next for Bailey. It always felt like maybe Tiffany Stratton would be the one to dethrone her. So who knows what's going to happen with Bailey after that. Again, it seemed like Triple H was very impressed with Piper Niven, so we'll see what happens after that. Or what his plans were and what he'd like to do with her. I don't know. I can't see her as the world champion yet. But Bailey, I don't know. The match overall was okay. Yeah, would I watch it again? No, not really. No, I'm good. But maybe she get cashed in on. Yeah, I think the next pay per view is Money in the Bank. I'm excited for that. I'm very much excited for that. But this match was all right. It was okay. It was okay. Again, would I show it? Would I suggest it to anybody who's never watched wrestling? No. Would I rewatch it? No. Am I salty that I drove home on this match? Yeah. I wish this wasn't the match I chose to drive home on, but it is. It was. I know. I didn't even know Piper had a match against her. So, anywho, what was the next match after this? Are we already at the main event? Chat, are we already in the main event? There was another match, right? We already at the main event? There was only like 4 matches. We got Cody Rhodes versus AJ. We got the women's tag team championship. Then we got the women's championship. Damn, there was only 4 matches on the show? What the fuck? What match am I missing? Oh, the Sami Zayn shit. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, a 3-hour pay-per-view is no, like I hate to do this, but you know, compared to when you got to watch an AEW pay-per-view and that shit's 6 hours of 20-minute matches each. This was very refreshing. But this was match of the night, obviously. I will say Drew McIntyre has had a pattern in his matches. He starts out very fast, and the stuff goes to the outside of the ring pretty fast. I know Jim Cornette was somewhere like just throwing a fit. Before we even get to the match, there was no Broken Dreams tonight. There was no old theme song. There was no throwback to that, which kind of sucks. But I think the bagpipes, I feel like his natural theme made sense for given the environment and where they were. So I can't be too mad about it, but we always prefer Broken Dreams, chat. We always do. And they obviously have the rights to it. They obviously still could use it. I've heard Drew McIntyre say he'd rather use that. And you know, he's even said like he wanted to use it at WrestleMania 36 against Brock Lesnar. Like they used it in the promo, and my Wi-Fi is messing up again. So let me know if I'm lagging. I hate this shit. But it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. So I hope I'm not lagging, chat. I really do hope I'm not lagging. Let me see. I am connected, you dumb fuck. This ain't nothing I can really. I'm good. Okay. Jay says I'm good, so I'm assuming I'm good. Yeah, it sucks that they didn't use Broken Dreams, but I get it. I get why they didn't use it. But let's talk about the the elephant in the room. Damian Priest, dog. Can I pull this up without being like struck down by WWE? Damian Priest. Can I? Let's see. Let's see. Botch. This was nasty, chat. I genuinely thought like I wasn't even. People were worried about his ankle. I was worried about his head. I was worried about his head. Like his head had to smack the apron. It absolutely had to smack the apron. Now I'm pixelating, ain't I? Yo, do not get T-Mobile internet. All right, chat. Never fuck with T-Mobile's internet. Yeah, I'm streaming off a PC. Why you say that? Like I am literally right next to my router, and I'm literally plugged up to my router. There ain't nothing I could do. There ain't nothing I could do. I'm sorry if it's lagging. I'm sorry if it's lagging, chat. Oh, let me make sure. It seemed like I'm good. It don't seem like I'm lag. Oh, there we go. I'm good. I don't know. Just don't use just don't use T-Mobile's internet. Look, it's fucking doing it again, bro. Jade tapped out. Jade Cargill didn't tap out. Don't do that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm done with fucking T-Mobile's internet, bro. It fucking sucks balls, bro. Connection is unstable. Like, what the fuck? Let's see if we lower the quality. What happens? Because I don't want to get too deep into the stream and this shit just go keep fucking up like this. Let me make sure, chat. Hold up. Ill pixels. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. That shit is consistent. Like, yeah, I don't know what to do, chat. I'm sick right now. I hate this shit. I think this is a big reason why I wasn't feeling this streaming shit for a while. This fucking Wi-Fi, bro. Hey, Denisha, how you doing? Mickey? You mean Mikey? Hold up, chat. Let me see something. We good now, chat? Did they show CM Punk on AEW again? Am I tripping? Shout out to the 2 viewers on Twitch, by the way. Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know, chat. You watching on both? You a real one, no cap. For sure, for sure. The thing is though, is like when I start streaming or when I'm starting to get back into it, that's when shit just kind of fucks up. So I really don't want to, you know. See, like I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. And then I put myself on camera. Let's see something. Let's see something, chat. Hold up. Like all the TVs are off in the house. My phone is not hooked up to the Wi-Fi. No, I removed myself from the stream. Don't worry. It was me. I removed myself from the stream. It might be over, bro. Fuck you. We used to be good, bro. We used to be good. You know what, chat? Stick around. I'm gonna end this stream, but stick around. Have notifications on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna call customer service, or should I call customer? Nah, if I call customer service on stream and they have me, you know, saying stop the stream and shit, I might as well not even be streaming. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream, check back in about 10 minutes, while I get this situated because I pay too much money for this fucking internet for it to be acting like that. So, had notifications on the chat. I'll be right back while I figure this out. I appreciate you all. Be right back. All right.